Although the expiration of the ban will be good news for gun shops, some law enforcement officers have concerns. Now take a look behind me. As you can see, this is a road to nowhere. It's important that we get past this race issue and start seeing each other simply as Americans. Councilman Van Braxton also opposed the idea, but declined a request for an interview. The people who live here point out the community is 65% African American. That's why they say it's important to have their voices heard. At schools like G.R. Whitfield in Grimesland, Read Across America included a little entertainment, and I got a chance to talk to the kids about reading and setting goals. We have an update on that missing person we first told you about last night. No, I'm not scared of you, man. Although it's a serious topic, man, I'm gonna take you on. Let's go. Well, it's an absolute disaster area. Look at this elderly man. He's stuck in his car. Take a look at this dramatic video as two robbers stormed into the ABC store. ABC stores have cameras throughout them. Experts say it's really important to have a good security system. They can save lives and help track down suspects. It was a gruesome scene. In fact, the two bodies were found here inside the bedroom. You can't see much through the curtain, but when we peeked inside, we saw the bed covered in blood. Well, the bear is causing quite a ruckus. This has many people up here on pins and needles. Then the bear resurfaces and it makes its way across this parking lot and goes into the dumpsters looking for food. All this attention for this. Look what our photographer Kevin O'Brien photographed, a bear hiding in the woods, its eyes glowing in the night. Law enforcement officers emphasize black bears are not aggressive, but still you shouldn't feed them and stay far, far away. It's absolutely thick. And also, let me show you something. I'm not out here wearing dress shoes. I'm wearing boots that have traction on the bottom. You can see it's still slippery out here. Make sure you're wearing the appropriate shoes or boots. Mine are size 13.
I guess the 4-inch heels I have on probably won't do me any good. They are boots, though. You should stay inside. Stay inside, Andrea. Driving your car and they get a ticket, you're still responsible unless you can prove you are not behind the wheel. Now, the city will evaluate the effectiveness of the 2 cameras. If they have an impact, up to 8 additional cameras may be installed throughout the city. It looks like the rainforest in South America, but it's Pine Street in Kinston. Now let me explain just how tall these weeds are. Now I'm 6'3", and take a look at the weeds growing next door to Miss Cornegi's house. Now let me show you what happened. We're told that a possible tornado touched down here in Oak City. Here's some damage. Over here, a bizarre story out of Kansas City. That's where police say a man bit a dog. It happened Friday morning when police went looking for the suspect. No word yet on what the man will be charged with. He's lucky that dog didn't do a little bit more.
I know, I can't believe you bit a dog. Not paying me to do that, but whatever.
Yes. How about this weather, huh?
Cold tonight.
It is cold. Bundle up. Thank you, Alyssa. Coming up next on Fox News at 10, the FBI fears terrorists could strike again, this time by water. What is the government doing to prevent it? What kind of music is it, and what makes your group special?
We're what you would call a melodic rock band.
Just rock, just people-friendly rock.
So now let's go ahead and listen in and get a sneak preview of what the men and women will hear overseas. It's like taking a drive back into time.
The first part of this house was built in 1840, and the house has been continuously updated.
Take a look around historic Rinston. Beautiful countryside, horses, and homes built way back when. And once you walk inside these historic homes, you'll find everything from antiques to, get this, an old wind-up phonograph that still works. The WWF storms into Tallahassee, 1,000 screaming fans packing the Civic Center. While all eyes were on the ring, these eyes belong to none other than The Rock. Why does he think wrestling is so popular?
You know, an attractive and appealing storyline week in and week out. To do something like that, our guys, Rock included, being creative and innovative inside the ring, outside the ring.
It's a male soap opera that's become infamous every week.
We caught up with former FSU football player Ron Simmons, also known as Farouk. The FSU Hall of Famer loves coming home.
This is where I spent the most
the best years of my life, man. How can it not be like coming home?
Now, Ron, I know you're tough, but you know, I'm not scared of you, man. I'm gonna take you on. Let's go. It's sport, it's showbiz, and it left Tallahasseans in a daze. So tell me, Eric, you like wrestling. What's so exciting about it?
It's entertainment. It's just like going to the movies.
Stuart, do you think the wrestling is fake, though?
No, it's real. All of it's real. It's 100% real.
And it was a near sellout at the Civic Center. In Tallahassee, Vester Flanagan, News 40. Welcome to the world of crystal balls, tarot cards, and the unexplained. A world where the palm can reveal one's fate in a matter of minutes. Whether you believe in psychics or not, it's a world that can be captivating and mysterious. You see the signs from time to time as you drive down the highway, signs claiming to tell you what lies ahead.
I mean, this is something that I do really feel like is serious.
Pitt County Commissioner John Minges says the businesses are no different from voodoo or witchcraft, and he's concerned about the county's image. Is this one any worse than any other type of business?
Well, I don't know that. I don't know that it's really fair to judge or compare one business to another.
We decided to talk to local psychics to get their opinion. They told us off camera their businesses are legit. Now, as I was filming this story today, we came across a customer who was having a tarot card reading. Now, we spoke to him about his experience.
I've had readings done all over the world, and I've only had two that's been pretty accurate. This is one of them.
Palm readers and psychics are banned in 25 counties in our state, including Carteret, Chowan, Craven, Dare, Greene, Halifax, Lenoir, Martin, Nash, Onslow, and Pasquotank. Businesses already open would be affected if the Pitt County Commission passes this rule. So if they exist, they're shutting down, correct?
That's correct.
I think they should focus more on the businesses that deal with pornography and drugs and leave legitimate businesses alone.
The final say would be up to the General Assembly, according to Minges. So for now, psychics will have to wish upon a star and look into their crystal balls to see what's in the cards for them.
Eyewitness News 9's Vester Flanagan is on 5th Street in downtown Greenville, a well-known party strip for teenagers. Vester?
Well, Alan, on Friday and Saturday night, this section of downtown Greenville is normally hopping with college students going to the bars, and that's okay as long as they're at least 21. But get this, over the past weekend, police issued 55 citations for underage drinking and drinking in public. And police say some of those who received the citations were as young as 16. And Chief Joe Simonowicz of the Greenville Police Department says the operation will continue for at least a few weeks. Reporting live from downtown Greenville, Vester Flanagan, Eyewitness News 9, on your side. Well, world leaders are talking oil prices on the Sunday morning talk shows. This morning, Saudi Arabia's Prince Bandar bin Sultan appeared on Meet the Press. The prince says he talked with President Bush about the rising gas prices around the country. The Saudi leader claims the U.S. is seeing an oil shortage because we haven't built a new refinery in 15 years. He says his country is willing to invest in more refineries to help bring the oil prices down. In Fallujah, Iraq, U.S. Marines are keeping busy as usual. This weekend, they allowed scores of residents back into their homes. Many of them fled their homes during recent fighting. Iraqis gather at the main entrance to the city as U.S. soldiers checked people and searched their bags before allowing them to cross back into the city. A North Carolina soldier has been killed in Iraq, according to the Defense Department. Sergeant Elmer Krause of Greensboro died in an ambush near Baghdad earlier this month. His body was found this week. His girlfriend got the life-changing phone call early Saturday morning. Sharon Badgett says she was stunned by the news. Throughout the time he'd been missing, she still kept hope he'd be found alive. Now she's remembering the good times they shared. Sports is next on the night side. It was a thrilling finish for the ECU baseball team. Dan Eberhard has the highlights next. Finally from us tonight, if you're having a late night craving, we have just the treat to satisfy your urge. It's the world's largest sandwich, and Mexico claims the victory. You could call it a monstrous meal. After all, it weighs 3,200 kilograms. The sandwich has a lot of ham, cheese, and mayonnaise. And get this, the bread was 3.5 meters wide. A special oven was built to make the sandwich. And guys, the last record was set in England. How about that?
If I'm going to have a late night craving, I'm sorry, it's going to be junk food. You know.
I'm with you on that. Sports is next on the night side. The ECU baseball team took aim at Louisville once again tonight. Our Dan Eberhard has the highlights. I like that 9-7 win. Thank you, Dan.
Well, finally from us tonight, it's an Eastern North Carolina tradition. The 17th annual Dogwood Festival took place in Farmville today. Dog owners showed off their pets' latest tricks and outfits. An antique show was also part of the entertainment, and lots of food, and that makes me want a dog. I say maybe a Siberian Husky. What do you say?
Yeah, that'll work.
No, I want a little teacup poodle that I can carry around in a purse.
Those are so annoying.
Barrette dog.
They're cute.
Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.